Richpo Sports. There you again at the start of the Premier League campaign 2022-2023. This is a unique season. We have the World Cup coming from Qatar come November into December. So without further ado, Richpo Sports, burning a fire, keeping an eye, a close, eagle sharp, hawk-like eye on Premier League proceedings. I am burning a fire and I'm brucking up the folly ground for those who claim they know about football. If you want real football talk, keeping it real, keep it locked, keep it docked. Richpo Sports, Premier League, look out. Headlines as far as I'm concerned. Liverpool have the Premier League in their grasp already. In fact, it's theirs to lose. And they made a great start. Oh yes, there's irony. Richpo Sports, keep it locked, docked. If you agree, press a like. If you don't agree, press a like. Subscribe and leave your comments below. I'm going to go through every Premier League team very briefly, and I'm going to give you my take on them ever so briefly. Liverpool should be in the box seat this season. Mr. Klopp leads the hungriest team around. But will they deliver? Manchester City, led by that frontline massive player, Haaland, a double. He's in my fantasy league team. There's a reason for that. Let me take it from the TOP right down to the relegation dogfighters. Week 1, here we go. Tottenham, Mr. Conte, big-time manager, leading a team full of confidence. Top of the league, respect. Bournemouth, second place. Good win to open the season. Next comes Manchester City. I'll give you a little insight into what I'm thinking. I'm not changing my captain in the Fantasy Football League. Haaland it is. He scored 2, a brace against West Ham. He may go for the hat-trick. Incoming! Arsenal third. My team, the Gunners. Impressive 2-0 victory. Hard-earned. Played some scintillating football, particularly in the first half. I'm backing them for a top 4. I'm standing full square beside them for a top 4 finish. Arteta is ready to take this team across the line. Just missed out on the Champions League place. They weren't ready. They're not ready like Freddie this season. Keep an eye. Man City, enough said. Guardiola has this team purring, and they're going to purr some more. But the loss of Fernandinho in the midfield, a seasoned campaigner, I think could be a telling factor. Let's see how things pan out. Newcastle, I like the cut of their jib. Hungry, Eddie Howe, good manager. They'll do okay. They'll do okay. Maybe the dark horses for a top 6 finish. What do you think? Brighton, always fighting. Did they beat somebody? Who did they beat somebody? Was it Manchester United or something? Lord of mercy. Troubled times. We'll get to them eventually. Leeds, they'll struggle without Rafinha. Got an American manager. They'll struggle. But we wish them well. Chelsea, 8th place. Sterling is not that man, in my opinion. Good start. Lively. Quick. Good IQ. They need a man who's going to bag of goals. Sterling's not the man. Good defense, though. Thiago Silva. Kubali. Mendy in goal, one of the world's finest. They'll push on. But Tuchel, he's got a job in his hand. They'll push on. They're going to be looking for top 4. They've got to. If it was Abramovich at the helm, you know that man may not be there now. Top 4. Push on. Malik, a staunch Blues fan, claims that they're going to win the Champions League. Tell me when you've woke up, Malik. Brentford, Ivan Toney, Jamaica's finest. Hope you can don the shirt one day. In the meantime, keep on doing what you're doing for Brentford. Formidable striker. They'll do well. Thomas Frank got a bunch of fighters down there. No Ericsson now, but they're fighters. They'll scrap their way through to Premier League safety. That's my prediction. Fulham, pull up, pull up, pull up. Wow, I tell you what, they gave Liverpool a fight. Mitrovic, the Serbian striker. Ooh, handy brace. They'll be fighting. Scott Parker, he's got a good team there. They'll be fighting. They'll be fighting, but we'll see how they turn out. Is it Scott Parker or is it Marco Silva at the helm there? I'm gonna have to check them out, see what's going on there. They're gonna have a fight though. They're gonna have a fight. They need to score goals. The secret to staying in this league: score goals, concede as few as you can. If you're conceding 2 in a game, you might have to score 3. That's going to be Fulham's main problem. Leicester City, the Foxes. Some good young players down there. They'll stay up. Brendan Rodgers will ensure that. Will they get European football? Touch and go. But they play entertaining football. You're guaranteed of that with Leicester. Liverpool, 12th place. They'll be there or thereabouts. Top 2, that means, top 2. It's theirs to lose. Simple as that. Oh, hello. 13th, Man United. Ten Hag. You're going to have a whole heap of spitting going on there, Hag can spit. My Lord of mercy. It's going to be troubled times down there. Troubled times, I say. 14th place, Wolves. Wolverhampton Wanderers. Mid-table, mediocrity, mid-table for them. Everton, big team. Frank Lampard, let's see what you've got as a manager. Big team. You can go up or down. Your stock goes up or goes down. 1 game played. Keep on fighting. A close loss to Chelsea. A scrappy affair for the most part. But you can take heart. You've got talented players. Gray, the winger. Established internationals like Coleman for the Republic of Ireland. But you're going to have your work cut out. The ball is proverbially in your court. Aston Villa, Leon Bailey. Listen, I've got a prediction. Leon Bailey, one of Jamaican's finest. Leon Bailey needs to shine for Gerrard. They've got the likes of Coutinho. They've got the likes of Ramsey. But, Mr. Leon Bailey, this is your chance to stamp your mark, your indelible mark on proceedings in the Premier League. They need a hero. Are you going to be that guy? Are you going to be that guy, Leon? Step up. Make Steven say, this your man can't drop. You hear me tell you? If you like what I'm talking about, like, share, and subscribe. Richpo Sports. Leave your comments below. If you think I'm speaking sense or nonsense, leave your comments below. Crystal Palace, 17th. They took a 2-0 defeat to Arsenal. Mr. Vieira, one of my all-time favourite players in the Premier League and an Arsenal great. I really want Crystal Palace to stay up this season. They may have been worked out by some clubs, but let's see how they get on this season. Please stay up. That will be success as far as I'm concerned for Crystal Palace this season. Relegation, bottom 3, as it currently stands after week 1. Nottingham Forest, they're going to have a mighty struggle to stay in this league. West Ham, Mr. Moyes, Mikel Antonio, Reggae Boys striker, had a hard welcome there. 25% possession for West Ham in front of over 60,000 people. I think you saw the definition. Cataract, are you listening? You saw the definition of potentially world-class, stroke world-class, and a good, solid Premier League striker. Mikel Antonio, Haaland, Mikel Antonio, Nunes, Mikel Antonio. Need I go on? I believe Mr. Antonio was substituted when goals were needed. I think That speaks volumes. But let us not count the chickens. Keep on going, Mikel. We're behind you. Propping up and beside you, Catchrack. We're beside you as well. Propping up the lead at the moment, Southampton. They will struggle. They may be candidates for relegation. A little too open for my liking, but we'll see. That's Richpo's insights into the opening league tete-a-tetes. And we'll see how week 2 pans out. Leading points. Haaland will strike and strike fair into opponents. Pace, power, eye for goal, and a steely determination. When he won that penalty, only one man was taking it, and only one man was going to score. He duly did that. Manchester United, Ten Hag has got the mother of all struggles there, man. I tell you what, he's going to have to drink a cup of tea like me. He might need to hit something even stronger if you don't mind, sharp. Ten Hag, mine, sir, mine. You've got a job on your hands there. You know, you've got a bald head, but we see grey hairs on it. Richpo Sports, like, share, and subscribe. I am keeping my eyes on events in the Premier League this season, as well as other leagues, but I will be giving you regular feedbacks on how the land lies in this unique Premier League season, when the likes of the Seleção e Brazil, who I will be following very closely, Spain, Germany, England, of course, the Netherlands, will be doing battle to try to lift the World Cup in Qatar. Week 1 of the Premier League has begun in earnest. Sitting top of the league, Tottenham, Bournemouth 2nd, Arsenal 3rd, Man City 4th. Bigging up ESPN Sports, bigging up I Am Sure, bigging up Wee Maxic, bigging up Coach's Desk, bigging up Mr. Primo Vision, bigging up Dre Weather, big up Crystal and Callaway TV, big up all football lovers. Richpo Sports, keeping it real. Is there a Manchester United fan in the house? CD! Is there a Manchester United fan in the house who's got the kahunas to stand up? It's going to be a bumpy ride. Where do you think Man United will finish? Viewers, subscribers, where do you think they'll finish? Are they a big team? Can they be described as a big team these days? Do you think Gunners will finish in the top 4? Have they got a shooting chance? Gabriel Jesus, William Saliba, Odegaard, Saka. Man, I like the cut of their jibs, you know. Until week 2, keep it locked and docked